Now, today, as we tap into this subject about doing the work, it's just an introductory statement to this life. We have to not play. Certainly, we can enjoy what we're doing, but sometimes the day, the moments, don't lend themselves to playful frolic. There's work to be done in each and every day, and many times in each and every moment. So I'm saying, do the work. Do the work before you play the game. Do the work before you play any game with others and with yourself. The games of play and sport and entertainment and frolic, perhaps they come across and can endear you as relaxing and maybe even enjoyable as well. But I would ask you to check your premises, please, as you engage in these games. And reminding myself and offering to you this perspective. Before you enter into a common or so-called game, make sure you have the intent and sincere interest in that activity. Or do you do it to just play aimlessly? Or do you engage in some sport or game or play or engagement with a direction, a commitment, a lesson to learn forward? Now, you probably have heard this when I say practice makes perfect. I would say, from my perspective, practice does not make perfect. It's not quite correct to make that statement. If what you do is complete and or in the process of completing, delivering on your purpose and message right now, yes, right now, and not later when you feel like it, that is and should be the perfect included in your practice. And that's what I mean from that opening statement. That is the tagline to the do the work. Make sure the practice you're doing to perform that work has the sincere, organic, original, curious, and genuine interest in executing it. As usual, no, that is new as usual, but many times I cite Mr. Ryan Holiday, a great man who writes and publishes and presents himself on the Stoicism and Stoic messages from hundreds of years ago, but it makes them relevant to today's exercises, challenges, good and bad stuff. So here's another exchange, another idea that Mr. Holiday wrote out about, a month ago. I'm going to cite it here today. Quote, "There's a great exchange between Epictetus and a student that encapsulates how the Stoics likely would have felt about artificial intelligence. Tell me what to do, the student says. It would be better to say, Epictetus corrects him, make my mind adaptable to any circumstances. In our fast-paced world, we are constantly bombarded with promises of shortcuts to success, happiness, and fulfillment. We are advertised get-rich-quick schemes and productivity hacks on social media, which is itself a shortcut to human connection. Now, artificial intelligence presents itself as perhaps the ultimate shortcut, offering to write our emails, draft our essays, create our art, do our research, and even think for us. AI promises to do the heavy intellectual lifting while we reap the rewards, suggesting we can bypass the learning process altogether. Marcus Aurelius, despite being emperor of Rome, still made time each day to write in his journal, examining his thoughts and actions. He understood that wisdom required ongoing effort, not once, but continually throughout his life. There was no app, no hack, no shortcut to replace it. In our modern context, the Stoics would likely view AI and other shortcuts with caution. Not because technology itself is problematic, but because the promise that we can bypass the hard work of learning and growth is fundamentally misleading. The Stoics will remind us that the struggle itself, the very difficulty we try to avoid, is often where the most valuable learning occurs. Wisdom cannot be outsourced. It cannot be hacked. And it definitely cannot be automated. It has to be earned the slow way, the hard way, the right way. Wisdom takes work. As Seneca said, no man is wise without toil. Don't take the shortcut. Take the long way. That's what's going to get you what you want, and ultimately get you where you want to go. Unquote. So I would love to have made this statement that Mr. Holliday just made, but I haven't met him. But I would thank him for allowing me to at least cite him saying this and tying it in to today's message about resilience and doing the work. I like definitely the last part of that statement. Wisdom cannot be outsourced. You have to learn that. You don't buy it, Amazon it, or Costco it from a warehouse. You have to earn it. And earning it means doing the work, doing the research. Yes, doing the mundane grunt work that no one wants to do. Everyone wants it done for them. But I would say also towards the end of that statement that Mr. Holliday has made, I will then add in my little piece. Don't take the shortcut. Take the long way. That's what's going to get you what you need and ultimately get you to where you need to go. Not want, but need. I hope that helps you to clarify what doing the work means to me and to you. Share it if you will. Until then, stay present, stay current. Wherever you find yourself in this world, please remember to remind yourself and share with someone you don't even know. It is always 8:20.